Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Poncho here with another episode of Pancheezey Games, and today we're going to be talking about my PS Vita collection. Now, the thing you need to know about me and the PS Vita is when this thing was first announced, I had to have it. I was so blown away by everything it could do. I was really glad they were innovating with a touchscreen and the back touchscreen and all that cool stuff. I thought it was a really good natural progression for the portable PlayStation line, and I had to have it. So as soon as it was available in Japan, I went ahead and ordered it on eBay. I ended up spending like double what it was worth, but it was totally worth it. The fact that I was able to actually get my hands on the system and play it and enjoy the game so far ahead of time than everybody else waiting here in America totally justified the price point. While sometimes I wish I did not spend as much as I did for the PS Vita when I imported it, I don't regret it. So, let's go ahead and jump in. First, we got Persona 4 Golden. Now, I'm not really, into the Persona games, but all my friends say that Persona 4 is pretty much the way to go, so I went ahead and picked this up. Next, we got Army Corps of Hell. Now, this game is pretty cool. Where's the Army Corps of Hell? I don't know. However you say it, it's actually pretty cool. It's kind of like Pikmin meets Overlord meets Hell, I guess. I don't know. It's really fun. The soundtrack really kicks ass. It's very in your face and really heavy rock and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Next, we have Dynasty Warriors Next. Moving on to the next one because I have not played that one yet. It was mega cheap when I bought it, so that's the only reason I got it. Right here we have Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. This game is awesome. If you're familiar with the Mod Nation Racers franchise, it's basically your kart racer, but you can go ahead and you can modify any aspect of it. You can modify your car, your racer, the tracks, everything. It was really awesome. And the fact that they were able to cram the console experience, but on a handheld for Mod Nation Racers, it's pretty impressive. The only drawback I had on it was the loading times are really bad, and that was pretty off-putting. Next up, we got Dungeon Hunter Alliance. This is your standard dungeon crawler. When it first came out, I imported it. On the PlayStation Network store, and I didn't really have a lot of people to play with, so I wasn't really able to play it to its full potential, but I did enjoy what I got a chance to play of. Next, we got Dead or Alive 5 Plus. I haven't really played a lot of this, but from what I've played, it's pretty much the console experience for Dead or Alive 5 in the palm of your hand, which is going to be a reoccurring theme with a lot of these games. Next up, we got a game called Soul Sacrifice. Now, this is a perfect example of the PlayStation Vita, really coming into its own, getting its brand new own IP, and, not really relying on console ports or, sequels to other existing franchises and stuff. This game is really awesome. Here we have Toukiden Age of Demons. I haven't gotten a chance to play this, hence it being in the film wrap still, but I hear really good things about it. Next up, we got DJ Max Technica 2 in the English version. DJ Max is literally my favorite music rhythm game on the face of the planet, bar none. I imported the Japanese version and I played that a lot, but this is actually my English version from the English Collector's Edition, which I have back here, and I'm just keeping it in the film wrap for now. If you haven't played a DJ Max game, do yourself a favor, look up gameplay of it. If you like what you see, please go ahead and support the official release. It's awesome, it's incredible. Next up, we have Assassin's Creed 3 Liberations. This game was really cool. Sadly, it suffered from really bad frame rate, and that put off a lot of people. I was able to stomach it for about an hour before it got too much. It's really that bad. It's kind of awful. They did port it over to consoles, and but they ported it over as DLC for Assassin's Creed 3, which was smart, but they didn't really advertise it that much, and a lot of people didn't really get a chance to play it. Next up, we have Sorcery Saga Curse of the Great Curry God. Like I said in my pickups video, the only reason I bought this game is because it was so freaking weird and it was free, so. Next up is Disgaea 3 Absence of Detention. Is that what it's called? Absence of Detention. Haven't really played this one yet. I'm really excited to. I was a really big fan of Disgaea 1 and 2. I did not get a chance to play 3, and hopefully this is a little bit different than the console version, but I really don't know enough to be talking like that. So maybe I should have said that in the first place. Next up is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Haven't gotten a chance to play this yet. Obviously it's still in the cling wrap, but it looks really good from the back of the box. I never say that anymore. But the graphics looked really good. I really enjoyed it on console, so hopefully it lives up to, what am I trying to say? Hopefully it lives up. So hopefully, hopefully it's good. Right here we have Ninja Gaiden Sigma Plus. Let me tell you about this game. I bought this game when I was waiting for the subs in my car to be installed, and by the time it was done, I was so pissed off because this game was kicking my ass left and right. I really, really liked it, but it's really hard. So if you're familiar with any of the Ninja Gaiden games, you know exactly what to expect. I knew what to expect, but I don't know why I was so surprised when I was losing so hard. Anyway, next up we have Final Fantasy X1 and X2. Really enjoyed it on the PlayStation 2. Can't wait to play it again. I was recently watching the Mega 64 podcast, and Rocco was talking about how the character models for all the main characters look really, really good, but everybody else looks like dog shit. So now that I know that, and it was presented to me in like kind of a funny, uplifting tone, it won't really bother me. It'll just be pretty funny, so I can't wait to start playing it. Right here we have the imported copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is really, really, really good. It's a really good fighting game. If you haven't played Marvel vs. Capcom 3 yet, what are you doing? Another thing to note is it's the Ultimate Edition, so it comes with all the costumes, all the DLC, all that cool stuff, so it's really, really awesome. Fun game to have on the go. Next up we have Injustice. I haven't got a chance to play this one yet, but I really enjoyed the Mortal Kombat game, which is somewhere down here. If it's anything like the Mortal Kombat game that came out, it's going to be really good, and I'll talk more about the Mortal Kombat game when I get to it. Right here we have Hot Shots Golf World International. Nope. World Invitational. Haven't gotten a chance to play it, hence why I have no idea what it's about. False, that is not true. I know it's about golf. I've played other Hot Shots Golf, but I haven't gotten a chance to play this one. I was a big fan of the Penny series on the Wii and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten a chance to play that one yet. Oh, my arm's killing me. Next up we got Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. This game is pretty good. I played these a very long time ago, never got a chance to finish them, so decided to pick it up on PS Vita. To be honest, not really the best choice because, you know, games like Metal Gear, you're supposed to, I don't know if you're supposed to, but it feels better when you're sitting down, having time and enjoying yourself. Not really when you're on the go. You don't want to watch all these cutscenes when you're on the go. You just want to pick up a game, play, and enjoy yourself. And there are a lot of games in the PSP library that boast a pick up and go sort of play style, and that's where it really shines. Next up we have the Jak and Daxter collection. 3 games, fully remastered, really fun. If you're ever a fan of Jak and Daxter, definitely pick this up. I haven't got a chance to play this yet, but I saw a friend of mine playing it and it looked really awesome. Next up we have Lego Batman 2. Still in the cling wrap. Played the console version, thought it was good, picked it up for the Vita. Next up we have Street Fighter X Tekken. Kind of upset that I bought it because it eventually went to PlayStation Plus, but it's always good to have a physical copy. Right here we have Gravity Rush. Let me tell you about this game. I liked this game so much when it first came out. I imported the full copy on the PlayStation Network store in Japanese, played through about a third of it, and then the US version came out, and I was all like, maybe I should have waited. So I haven't gotten a chance to play this as much as I want to, but one day, hopefully. Okay. I'm breaking everything. What is going on? Next up, we have Lumines. Haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, but I enjoy the Lumines series on the original PlayStation Portable, so I went ahead and picked it up. Spy Hunter. This game sucks. Looks like a port of a 3DS version. What is going on? Why is it so bad? I have no idea. I literally regret that. Tearaway is a really fun game. The mechanic is that you can use a rear touchpad to solve puzzles and stuff like that, and your finger actually pops through. It's really cool. You get to choose the skin tone of your own finger, so the 3D render of your finger is like matches your skin tone, and it uses the camera on the back to show what's happening when you tear the world. The camera on the back is showing what's on the bottom. So like you're holding this, and then if I were to hold it like this and I was going like that, the camera on the screen would show the camera recording me right now. A little bit of camera inception there. Haha, original joke. Anyway, so it was a good game. Next up we have Lego Lord of the Rings. Haven't played it yet, still in the cling wrap. Played the console version, pretty good, so I bought it. Another reoccurring theme here on the collection. Next up we have Killzone Mercenary. This is literally the quintessential first-person shooter experience you're gonna have on the PlayStation Vita till this day. This game is so freaking good, it's unreal. This could have come out as a PlayStation 3 game, you know, back in the day, and we wouldn't have known any better. It's so good. I can't... Single player is good, multiplayer is good, it's all around good. I just wish Killzone was, you know, a better recognized franchise and people could get psyched about it like they got psyched for Killzone 2. Anyway, I'm rambling. This game was really good. If you get a chance to buy it, go ahead and pick it up. You won't regret it. Right here we have Lego Harry Potter. I love Legos. I love Harry Potter, so I bought it. Next up we have Touch My Katamari. If you're familiar with Katamari, you know exactly what to expect. If you're not familiar with it, go watch a YouTube video. and film your reaction. I just want to see it. Next up, we have Virtual Tennis 4. Gonna love it with you. I bought it because it was really cheap, and so I could take weird little AR pictures with the 3D models in this game. So, next up we have Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. Let me go ahead and tell you, I don't really play Call of Duty that much anymore. I was a really big fan of Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and World of War, but not so much after that. A lot of veteran Call of Duty players say they don't really like this game that much because they say it's watered down and stuff, but honestly, this game rocks. You're being squished onto a Vita. It's incredible. Next up is a shooter. Didn't really fare that well. Unit 13, to me, was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was the essence of what a PlayStation Vita game should be. You pick it up, play a couple of rounds of something, put it down. It was awesome. It was really, really well made, and the missions were short, they were sweet. Unfortunately, it didn't really have an online multiplayer, and that's what really, really killed it. Next up, we have Algorithm. People have compared it to kind of like a Pikmin kind of music rhythm kind of thing. I imported this. I actually got it at a anime convention, so I guess technically I didn't import it. I got it in Atlanta, so I got it, but I never got a chance to play it. I'm pretty upset because I kind of want to play it. Next up, we have Little Big Planet PS Vita Edition. Frankly, it's amazing that they were able to squish this game onto the Vita and make it look and play as well as it does. So kudos to them. I was really into Little Big Planet when it first came out, but after 2, and then now 3 is coming out, and then after the the original PSP version and all that stuff kind of burn out. Next up we have MLB The Show 12. MLB 12 The Show. I don't know how to read this. MLB 12 The Show on the spine right there. Gonna be honest with you, I picked this game up just because it looked really, really good. I'm not that big of a fan of baseball. All I really know is Cal Ripken and the Orioles, Baltimore Orioles. There they are. Baltimore was the first state I lived in when I moved to this country, and that's all I know. Next up we have Mortal Kombat. This game was really good. Really good. They were able to bring the full console experience onto the PlayStation Vita, and it worked really well. The only thing bad about it was that whenever you zoomed in, or whenever the story mode zoomed in on the characters for like a really tight shot, character models looked like pigeon shit. It was awful. But other than that, it looked really good. At its default viewing angle, the character models looked really good, but whenever you got close, they just, man, it's awful. Next up, we have Silent Hill Book of Memories. I haven't played this one yet, but I hear good things. From the back of the box, it looks like it's an isometric kind of Silent Hill game. I did hear online before it came out, a lot of people were disappointed. Hopefully, I'm not one of those people, because I like to enjoy video games. Right here I have Reality Fighters. The gimmick of this game is you can put your face, you are the fighter. It uses AR technology so you can fight like on your kitchen counter, or your bedroom, or your bed and stuff like that, or your laptop, or keyboard, or whatever have you. And it was a fun game. It's just the gimmick was just so in your face that you weren't really able to enjoy like the mechanics of the game. The game did actually have pretty good mechanics. It's pretty fun. Right here we have Little Deviants. Fun fact, whenever I imported my PS Vita, I didn't get Little Deviants with it. Little Deviants only came with the US versions of the PS Vita, so I had to wait until a used copy started popping up at GameStops, and I picked it up. I think it was like 15 bucks. Really overpaid for it. Next up is PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. This game is not good. I'm sorry, if you're a fan of this game, more power to you. I did not like it. Right off the bat, I put a bad taste in my mouth. The menus were boring, the music was boring, the characters had a really limited moveset and stuff like that. A lot of characters were really, really overpowered. Whenever I joined a match, it was nothing but Killzone mercenary dudes standing on either side of the match, shooting each other, and it was just a bad experience. Maybe it's better now, I don't know, but at the time when I played it, I didn't really like it. Here we have Ridge Racer. Should I do the joke? Ridge Racer! Now I have Ridge Racer. I love Ridge Racer games. I don't care what anybody says. I think they're really, really fun, and the game looked phenomenal on the PlayStation Vita. So, picked it up. Next up, we have Resistance Burning Skies. This game was supposed to be the first-person shooter to have on the PlayStation. I remember it was the first-party PlayStation first-person shooter. A lot of the word first in that last sentence on the PlayStation Vita, and it just did not deliver. Maybe it was just me, but the lack of ambient noise just made it such a boring game to play, and I couldn't even get past like the 3rd or 4th mission. Like, it was bad. But maybe I'll give it a chance later on, who knows. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about my collector's editions. I only have 3. I should be getting more soon, but I only have these 3. Next up, we have Muramasa Rebirth. This game is awesome. Access Games does a really good job of all the hand-painted visuals and how it plays and everything. I was a really huge fan of Odin Sphere on PS2, and when this came to PS Vita, I had to have it. I didn't open it because I wanted to keep the value a little bit, you know, a little high, and thankfully it came to PlayStation Plus just this month, and I went ahead and downloaded it and saved myself the trouble of opening it. There are some goodies inside. This comes with face cover with the Muramasa logo, skin with Muramasa theme, velvet pouch, specially designed lithogram, and the abridged soundtrack, which sounds pretty good, but I want to keep it sealed just because I'm weird like that. Next up, we have Ragnarok Odyssey. I played the demo of this in Japanese and I really liked it, and when I saw the limited edition at work, I had to pick it up. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet, and it's been forever, so... And finally, last but not least, I have the collector's edition for DJ Max Technica Tune. It's probably really blown out. Anyway, this is the collector's edition for the game I mentioned earlier, DJ Max Technica Tune. This is incredible. It comes with so much stuff. It came with, let's go ahead and open it up. How do you open this thing? Here we go. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. Comes with a game right here. Comes with a little case for the Vita games. What else did it come with? Comes with some, you know, some straps and a little cleaning, little screen cleaning thingy. And even below all that stuff is more stuff. There's like a couple of posters and the soundtrack's in there, and it's really awesome. This thing was, I think it was $100, or it may have been $110. It was really cheap, and I remember the company that distributed it, I can't even remember at the top of my head right now, but they sent out an email and they're all like, yo, we're only gonna have 1,000 of these, so we're only gonna sell them on our website. And I was like, holy cow. So I waited so long. I must have been on that website for like 4 hours, just keep on refreshing and refreshing, waiting for the, you know, the sale of these to go live. And luckily I was able to get one. I checked like maybe 10 minutes later and everybody was all sold out. Really happy I got a chance. It's behind here, you can't even see it anymore. Here it is. Really glad I got a chance to pick it up. I love this game so much. It's my favorite series for it's my favorite music rhythm series. I keep on pulling it in and out like I don't even know what to do with it. It's my favorite music rhythm series. While I don't like Technica Tune as much as I do the traditional DJ Max games, I'm really happy and lucky to have the collector edition for my favorite rhythm game series. Anyway, that's it. Here's my entire PlayStation Vita collection. I hope you guys like what you saw. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything you saw in this video, feel free to let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next